What didn't happen there? There was no handshake. Then there was, they're walking around one another, Trump's posture at times behind her as she was responding to questions.
I'm going to fix it because I agree with you. Premiums have gotten too high, co-pays, deductibles, prescription drug costs, and I've laid out a series of actions that we can take to try to get those costs down. But here's what I don't want people to forget.
But in the end, there was finally a handshake initiated by Donald Trump. Todd Graham is back with us, debate director at Southern Illinois University, Carbondale. Todd, let's begin with, I know you gave grades, and we'll throw the full screen up, grading these two and different aspects of the debate. Let's begin, though, with, this was a town hall, so Americans were in the audience asking their own questions and how Hillary Clinton would get up and walk toward them. Did you like that?
Oh, I love that. I think that's exactly what you should do in a town hall format. In fact, that's why they give them the microphone, so that it's mobile. You should get up, you should go talk to the person who's asking you the question. She was clearly on her A game on that. Two of the things I teach my debaters are to use their name, try to remember their name, and she did that quite a lot, and to use part of their question in her answer. That shows that she's more personable, she's more warm, and as you and I know, one of the critiques of her is that she's been too robotic. I think the town hall fixed that last night.
You give them grades: personality, warmth, humor, nonverbal. Clinton B+, Trump C-. What about when they did start walking? It was almost like a cage match, sort of walking around one another, and at points Trump sometimes looking menacing behind her.
Yeah, the looming figure of Donald Trump is not exactly what probably he wanted to portray. I always tell my debaters you have to practice just like the real event. And that means you should practice standing, walking around, and then sitting when it's not your turn. You'll notice Hillary went and sat when it wasn't her turn. He needed to take that lead because every time he would wander into the camera shot and it would look like he was hovering over her, and especially after the language choices that just came out he'd been using the last few days, the last thing you want is for a giant grown man like him to be hovering over a woman in a debate. The visuals are just awful.
At the same time, maybe his supporters like it. They like him maybe looking a little more tough, and that's why they're supporting him. Can we? I know you look into linguistics and body language, but what's with the sniffing? Have we figured that out? The sniffling?
No, and again, if you just practice with the microphone, which he didn't do, I think he could have heard it and then fixed it. But last night, it was unbearably strong. He was sniffing louder than any coke fiend I've ever known. So I just thought, boy, oh boy, this is not going to go over well. And it was for the whole 90 minutes.
Can we, what was one big positive? Let me in on a positive for Trump, though. What did he do that you think really reached out?
The town hall format softened him a little bit, and I think that was good. So he definitely interrupted Clinton, but much less than he did in the previous debate. And so I thought that while he didn't walk up to the audience, the town hall softened his approach in general. He didn't seem loud. He didn't seem too aggressive in the debate. And so I think that was a positive that he could definitely bring out of the debate.
Okay. One to go in Vegas next week. We'll be there. Todd Graham, thank you for now. Coming up next are Donald Trump and Mike Pence split on one very key foreign policy issue: how to handle the war